Welcome to the Man Utd stream. Hope you're doing well. It's Saturday morning and we've got lots of transfer news coming your way. Yes, it's been a crazy 24 hours from finding out Alexander Isak is available to finding out from Ruben Amorim himself that Man United will not be forced into selling players like Garnacho, Antony and Jadon Sancho. This is insane news. He gave a press conference yesterday which sent ripples through the Man United fan base. Not just because what he revealed about the players on the outgoing list. He said some other comments that didn't go down too well. Ruben Amorim said that United fans have to be prepared to suffer more. What is all that about? We're going to be discussing that and lots more in today's show, so make sure you stick around, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not already a subscriber to the Man Utd stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you can become part of a growing Manchester United community fan base, and you can keep on top of all the latest transfer news and more from one single daily dose. So yesterday we got to finally hear from Ruben Amorim, the Manchester United manager. Now, we've not heard much from him since the transfer window has been open and activity's been made. Obviously, we've not heard from him since they signed Matheus Cunha and, of course, Brian Buemo. So this was the first perfect opportunity for the press to grill Ruben Amorim, and he enjoys it. Look, Ruben Amorim, when it comes to press conferences, is a masterclass. He is one of the best managers I've seen taking questions and answering questions. He, in fact, enjoys it. It looks like he's actually reveling in the questions and everything. So absolutely brilliant. He's a brilliant communicator, and I love that about Ruben Amorim. And he's quite honest. He is really direct when it comes to questioning. And there's a few points yesterday in the press conference that left the press and the fans pretty shocked. Number one, he didn't rule out Man United not signing anybody and going into the new season with just 2 new signings. This is insane. Although he did say, look, United are looking at other players, and yes, we need a striker. He did not rule out United going in with just 2 new players. Not good news. He also commented on the players that are still on the outgoing list that haven't been sold. We're talking about Garnacho, Jadon Sancho and Antony being the key ones United have put on the outgoing list but haven't yet been sold. Jadon Sancho, without a doubt, cannot stay at United. I mean, Garnacho and Antony, yeah, possibly. They could, possibly not. But Ruben Amorim made it very clear that they weren't desperate to sell these players, and if they were not sold at the end of the transfer window, they will be reintegrated back into the United squad. This, of course, was a surprise to the press sat there in the press room, and of course fans listening worldwide. What are we talking about? Of course we're going to get rid of these players. But look, this is tactical. I saw on social media lots of fans having a hissy fit about this, saying, what the hell's he on about? We want to get rid of these players. We don't want them back in the squad. But look, Ruben Amorim's doing what every manager should be doing. He is making sure that they've got some leverage when it comes to negotiations. You're not going to say, we don't want to keep Antony and Sancho and Garnacho. What kind of rubbish is that? Saying that will leave you with no leverage when it comes to negotiations. How can you go into negotiations and say, we want 40 million plus for Garnacho when you've made it clear that you don't want him in the team and he's got no future at United? Of course the club's going to lowball you. They're just going to come in and say, right, we'll give you 15 mil or 20 mil for Garnacho, take it or leave it, because we know you're desperate to get rid of him. That's the whole point. United need to show that they're not desperate to get rid of these players, and they will be reintegrated into the team if it's necessary. Of course, that's the worst case scenario. But look, I didn't get this whole Ruben Amorim press conference. There was lots of fallout from it. Loads of fans kicking off saying, what's he on about, Ruben Amorim? And I think the one point that was very pivotal and really peed a lot of fans off was Ruben Amorim saying that United fans will have to endure more pain. There's more pain to come, or more suffering, I think he said. Either way, it didn't sound good. It sounded like another warning from Ruben Amorim, which he gave. You remember when he said the storm is coming last season and blah, blah, blah. And, we face a storm. We definitely face a storm. And now he's saying the similar thing. He's saying, look, there's more pain to be coming, or more suffering to come. And, of course, fans did not like that. I did not like that. I don't want to be hearing that. I want to be hearing from our manager that United are turning a page. They're going to go on and start improving. Is he giving a warning to Ineos maybe, or board, saying, look, you haven't given me enough players and you haven't given me enough backing, and hence why more pain and suffering is gonna come? But Ruben Amorim made it very clear to the press he was happy with the 2 new signings, and he was happy to go into the new season with these new signings and no more. We would certainly not be happy to go into this new season without a striker. It's obvious we need a striker. One thing is clear: United are looking for a striker and a goalkeeper. Them are the 2 main priority positions that they're trying to sort out, striker being the main one. Ollie Watkins is the one we've been saying for weeks now is the one that United want. They don't want anybody else, and even Ruben Amorim yesterday hinted at why they've gone for the 2 signings that they have. They've gone for them because of their Premier League experience, and hence why Watkins makes sense. We've been saying it to you. They don't want Šeško, they don't want Gyökeres, they don't want other players, other strikers from outside the Premier League. They want Premier League proven players, hence Watkins. And I think if Watkins fails, they're going to go after someone like Mateta. Drop your comments below, Man United fans. What do you think about Ollie Watkins? What do you think about Mateta? What do you think about our prediction that United will be going after a Premier League striker? Do you think we're completely off and we're going to go and make a record bid for Šeško or somebody else and we're going to bring in a top striker? Or do you think we could even go and do the unbelievable and sign Alexander Isak? I don't think that's ever going to happen, but this is football. This is football. This is football transfers. Anything could happen. Now, in other transfer news, Antony going to Saudi Arabia. Yesterday, we discussed how he might have rejected this bid and how he might not be favouring to go to Saudi, but then he needs to play regular football. And if he's got an opportunity out there in Saudi to play regular football, show off his skills, he's going to take up that opportunity, especially if he's getting paid a handsome sum to be playing out there. And we're hearing in the last 24 hours, Antony has had a change of mind and he is considering very seriously on a move to the Saudi League. We'll bring you more updates on this as and when we get them, but this is a good developing news. We need to sell Antony, we need to make some money, we need to make some money back so we can actually go out there and sign another striker, We haven't got any money, so when we're going and making inquiries for Watkins and other players, we're doing it without any money in our pocket. We've got 0 money in our wallet, so we're going window shopping only. We're not going there to actually make offers and bring in players. It's a dismal state of affairs to be in as one of the biggest clubs in the world. Take a look at Chelsea. Look what they've done there. You've got to speculate to accumulate. They've put their money down and then they've started winning things. That's what happens. There's a correlation between signing good players and then going on and winning things. They've gone and won the World FIFA Club Tournament, whatever it was, and that's because they've signed top young players. United need to do the same. You can't expect to win things without making any new signings and bringing in top players. That is it for today's show, guys. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe. You're watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.